Alright, welcome everyone to a first look at Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. This is a new game from Software. It's somewhat built on the Dark Souls, Bloodborne engine and playstyle, but it does a lot of different things. It feels very different, to the point where I think at the end of the day, you won't be making too many connections, people won't be comparing them too much. It feels very much like its own thing. We're going to start a new game. I have played this for a few hours, but I can guarantee I do not have a perfect handle on anything.
In the closing years of
Well, I'm just waiting to be surprised, because I don't know much.
Consumed by perpetual conflict. The fires of war raged on.
I'm a little disappointed. The English voice acting isn't with British accents. They went for American.
Oh no, autumn. My weakness.
Get ready for blood.
Ooh.
Is the war finally over?
One guy died. Is it over?
Oh, thank God I can get back to grocery shopping. Well, he's the Shogun, obviously. He's the hardest fight.
A lot of that brutal shit you can do in the game.
Master swordsman Ishin Ashina staged a bloody coup and wrested control of the land.
I shouted to the cornfield, but...
They heard.
They got the memo.
I expected British accents because that's how it's been for all the Souls games. That's just rude. Splurt.
What's the matter, Stray? Nothing left to lose. Well, would you look at that?
That's not a handshake, kid.
Will you join me, starving wolf?
On that day,
Ouch.
a young cub
This is the
fled
sword
from
equivalent of
battlefield.
got your
He
nose.
trained relentlessly, and indeed, went on.
I
to
got
become
your... Nope, you've got my
Master
hand.
Shinobi.
I'm bleeding.
Listen, wolf, you must never
Pinky
forget
finger
the
falls off.
Shinobi code. As your father, my word.
No, now we're the Yakuza.
Your
That's what they do.
master's is a close second. As of today, he is your master. Defend him with your life. If he is taken, bring him back at any cost. You understand me, don't you, Wolf?
Non-disca?
Oh, it's a game about Wolf? Interesting.
I can't believe From Software did a crossover with Star Fox.
Can't let you do that,
Some
me.
20 years.
He
after
said,
Ishin's
staring at a
coup,
mirror.
the Ashina clan was on the brink of collapse. And the shinobi, known as Wolf, had lost everything.
Gambling addiction will do
The
that.
man who took him in, and the boy he had sworn to protect.
More like sword to protect them, right?
Out of my hand. One big difference from the Souls games is that you play a pre-made character. This is entirely his story. He has a life. He has a background. You're not just a blank slate that you created.
And
It's a
things
character
don't
action
seem,
game.
things don't seem extremely bleak or anything. At least not yet.
No, it's all wet and muddy and I can't read it.
I hate being the postman.
My nickname is Dusty.
Codename Dusty Wolf.
Alright. Superficially, it does control very similarly, except I can jump now. And I can double jump off of walls.
Wow, whenever you want?
Whenever you want. You don't have to run first.
What a stunning concept.
And you can swim, and you don't immediately drown.
This has never been done in the history of gaming.
From Software is evolving, I see.
From Software is caught up with the rest of the world. My mouse pointer doesn't show up in the stream, right?
Yeah, we don't see it.
Okay, because every time a dialogue box comes up, it just appears. Can't dash yet because I'm nearly dead.
Looks gorgeous, that's for sure.
Hell yeah. And you can actually turn up and down the graphical quality. Just in case your computer cannot handle it. Which reminds me, I should turn on my fan. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, I looked at the system requirements. My computer can totally run it.
There's also a lot of stealth.
That shinobi at the bottom of the well. We didn't shackle him, restrain him, nothing. That doesn't worry anybody?
Not at all. Not only is he unarmed, he has completely lost his will to live. Nothing but a coward.
Perhaps we should call Shinobi Lassie. I'm funny, goddamn.
The moonlight shines strongly on the Moonview Tower tonight. The Divine Heir is probably using the light for his reading again.
Probably, but imprisoning a mere child. I feel sorry for the boy.
Agreed. But I'm sure Lord Genichiro has his reasons.
Yeah, if you saw the trailers for this game, you'll notice we still have our arm. We need to fix that.
I sacrificed my arm for plot.
The Moonview Tower door. You check that it's locked, right? It's certainly locked, but nobody fixed that hole in the wall. That? Don't worry about it. The hole faces the edge of a cliff. No one could pass through it.
Like, no matter where you are, when you eavesdrop on dialogue, it's always muffled.
Oh.
Right here, when you're hanging on a ledge, you can jump, but it's best to press, it says X, but I'm using a PS4 controller, so that's square, to actually climb up the ledge, because if you just jump, you go straight up, and you're probably going to fall straight down.
Oh boy. Well, I'm sure we can afford a death. I mean, the game is called Shadows Die Twice, so.
Only twice, though. Anything over that, you're fucked.
You get warped to the credits.
Our master is a tiny boy with big hair.
Come here. It's been too long, Wolf.
Shake.
I've been
Roll over.
Well then,
I need you to do my taxes now.
raise your head. Kusabimaru, your sword. My shinobi.
And then he throws it into the cliff. Fetch.
In accordance with the bond of Lord and Retainer, you will pledge your life in my service.
Didn't I already? Alright.
As you command.
Alright, got our sword back. Now we can kill. Shinobi's role is to kill, but even a shinobi must not forget mercy. It's basically saying, kill, but sometimes don't.
Kill, but be nice about it.
Loyal Wolf, I see you are wounded. I have something that may help. It is a special gourd of medicinal waters. Use it to heal your wounds.
Starts petting you.
Good boy.
Good boy.
My lord.
Now then.
So this is the Estus flask of this, flask of this game.
Afterward?
After what?
Do you not remember that night?
I do not.
No. We'll talk about it later. Right now, we must escape Ashina Castle.
As you say.
There's a secret passage beneath the moat bridge that will take us out of the castle. Lord Ishin told me about it once. I ask you to find that secret passage. Once you find it, signal me with a reed whistle. You know, like you used to long ago. I will join you as soon as I hear it.
They give you a lot of tutorial screens.
Naturally.
These are locked, but these are all our special abilities.
I would imagine this is also their way of just telling you stuff without it just being painted on the ground.
I guess.
Like the souls. Like instead of dead people, it's just prompts.
Also a good idea to come up here, because this is our secondary healing. The healing reminds me a lot of Dark Souls 2, actually, because the gourd is our Estus flask, but the pellets are like the little healing crystals that we had. I forget what they're called, but it's basically that. Now, combat is quite different from the Souls games. It has to do a lot with guarding. And not using your shield, but like opening your enemy up to attack.
So, like, counter-swinging?
Kinda. You can dodge, but you can see there's a second meter under the enemy. That was their guard, more or less. And once you've filled up that meter, they get off balance, and you can get a death blow on them.
That's interesting.
Oh, hello. And you can block like this, but you want to deflect the second an enemy is starting to lower a hit. So that's how you get... it's more or less a parry and riposte.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
And you
that.
can basically just track when their stagger's going to happen.
Should put my pellets in. You get a ton of pellets. Feel no shame in using them. They heal you slowly over time. The gourd is immediate. And yeah, there's no stamina bar. You're a shinobi, you don't need that.
Well, that's pretty cool. I like to change the combat. Change, I say, as this is from a previous game.
There's small changes, but they add up. But I can't knock on the wall. Or, like, call him over by smacking the door.
Maybe when they include the Solid Snake DLC.
I exist in all times.
I'm everywhere but nowhere.
We got our first boss. You notice he's got two dots above his name. That means you need to death blow him twice to kill him. I should say I'm not good at Sekiro yet.
Well, that's cool. They just put the kanji for it.
Yeah, there is also stealth. You can press in the left control stick to go into stealth mode, and then just jab guys in the back. That is a death blow. So, like, if you are able to death blow a boss, that counts as one of the two you need to get to kill them.
Nice.
I keep forgetting that guy.
I wonder if jumping around actually helps in battle, like against these guys.
It kind of does. There are some enemies that can't be... Like, they have attacks that can't be blocked, and there'll be a kanji that appears over your head when you do that. According to Chip Cheesem, who tweeted, a lot of those attacks are sweeps, so if you jump, you can dodge those.
Cool.
I haven't tried it myself yet, though.
That would be more of like, well, they can't hit a man who's this goofy.
That right there, I got that because I broke his stance.
And his neck.
Sound like you scream, naked! First time I played it, he got stuck up behind that fence and just kept running there until he broke the fence.
Do you think they'll patch that out, or...?
Well, it wasn't like an exploit or anything. He eventually got out.
It just happened.
More or less. And the music is very classical mixed with Japanese folk. It's very nice. Very energetic, too. I have yet to find any real use for Fistful of Ash. I probably should have. I imagine it's useful.
Oh, it's pocket sand. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, pretty much. Actually, I could hug the wall, but I think I can just do this. Or not. I think I did do that.
It was a nice try, though. I'm sure it could work.
That secret passage at the bottom of the moat, under the bridge? We just got orders to guard it.
Security's getting tight. War will be upon us very soon.
Careful. There's this dude under here. That is an enemy, and you cannot really do much against him.
Is that a Kappa? Oh no, it's just an old guy, okay.
It's a little hard to tell.
Looks like a goblin.
Yeah, Kappas have that whole little hole in the head thing and the little duck bill thingy. That was this old guy.
That's pretty much it. This is the first part done.
Can't wait to see speedruns of this game.
Wolf, you found it.
Bark.
Now let us leave this place.
You know what? I think I'll feed you for the first time in 2 weeks.
To think that this is the only way, to run from the fated bloodline, is the only answer. Where shall we go once we're away from the castle? I suppose the first thing we should do is cross the Ashina border. Or perhaps we should hide somewhere. What do you think?
Whatever you desire,
Whatever I desire? That's the wolf I know.
my lord.
Oh, nothing. I was just reminiscing. Onward, then.
Reminiscing about the last year.
Remember when I first found you and I took your hand and I said, stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself.
But you wouldn't stop, would you? You were too loyal.
I did it for 5 days until I got bored.
And then I built you that nice little doghouse. But I didn't want you to have it anymore, and I kept it for myself.
Lord Genichiro. Thank you.
There's no way I was gonna beat him.
I didn't want to step up to him just yet.
Sure that's not a scarecrow? Oh, yeah. It's a dude.
Stands in our way.
So I'm pretty sure this guy is unbeatable.
You face Genichiro Ashina.
Oh, is this where he fixes our 2-arm problem?
I think so. Oop.
Oh! I mean, you're getting some hits in. Maybe it's like Devil May Cry 5 where you can beat, like, the super hard guy at first. But you have to play, like, God level.
Aw. Just goes
there
flying.
it goes.
Oh, my arm. It held my heart.
And my eyesight.
Is that all the shinobi has to offer? The divine heir will be coming with me.
I gotta hand it to you, Sekiro.
Hang on, I'm on fire.
Well, that's just me. He came back a minute later to set you on fire. Oh.
My carpet blanket.
Looks itchy.
Wow, I've never had a blanket before. Since I sleep outside.
What is this?
I'm like 5 times more awesome now.
Looks like death is not your fate, just yet.
You see, you were disarmed and...
I just ran with it.
Did you know that my first concept for your arm was just to shove your blade right there in the hole?
Japanese Liam Neeson.
What do you call yourself?
I don't.
The eyes of a wolf who has failed in his duties. Or so it seems to me.
That is not your concern.
Spoken like a true shinobi. I must carve the Buddha. You do what you will.
Why am I here?
All I did was drag you here. Didn't even know if I was dragging a corpse.
Why do I look like the Joker?
By a pack of dogs.
How long was I asleep?
Some time has passed since I found you.
I see.
How long was I out?
Your master yet lives. He's being
Last thing I remember, I was told I was a good boy, and then my arm came off.
His bloodline. Looking at you, I'm sure you appreciate the value it has.
I think we ran out of bums and we had to improvise.
My left arm. What did you do to me?
That is what I call the shinobi prosthetic. A fitting fang for a one-armed wolf. Useless when it comes to carving Buddha, though. You can have it.
Should I just tell you that wolves don't have arms, or...?
Replacement for your lost arm. Come to me if you find any shinobi tools.
Shinobi tools. I see. For this device.
You catch on quick. If you bring
I mean more if you lose any more of your limbs. I could probably get you another prosthetic, a jetpack.
Shinobi jetpack.
Could put rocket thrusters in your legs.
Also made of bones and rope.
Go now.
What did you mean when you said they'll make use of his bloodline?
I don't know much.
Oh, it's delicious.
Except the dragon's heritage. There's a special kind of blood by that name. And that blood...
This ain't Bloodborne.
Your master's veins.
So the divine heir.
Someone's after him. Might be that the strange things happening to your body...
If you lose an eye, I can figure out a way to put a gun in it.
You're quite the strange one.
You'll be the best robot wolf the shinobi world's ever known.
What's the robot?
In due time, Sekiro.
I like how sing-songy said that. You're quite the strange one. We'll be back for him. But first, the nice Buddha. Because he's all wrathful and evil, all his Buddhas look wrong. Like, especially the decapitated ones.
Oof.
But this is a good Buddha.
You see the kind-faced Buddha there? That isn't one of mine. It was carved by the true sculptor. When a man must confront what is inside of him, it can probably be of help.
Confront what is inside him?
Anger, sadness, or perhaps old memories of times long gone. That kind of thing.
Like how casual that line is. That kind of thing. Hug wall. It needs the support.
You look like you've seen better days.
To be fair, when I think of someone who's lost a fight, that is kind of the image I think of. So the Buddha, you'll remember how Wolf here lost some memories. Well, maybe eventually the Buddha will help us get those memories back. There's supposed to be a person here. I thought I missed her when I first came out, but no, she actually doesn't spawn in yet. You need to do something first. Coin first, this is just how you get some sen. There's like multiple different currencies. When you kill enemies, a meter fills up that allows you to unlock more skills, whereas sen, that's general currency, and also used for other things. So I kind of like that they keep it separate. It's not everything must be bought with souls.
Is it like a Providence thing where like some people only take currency from their region, or?
No, I think everything is sen.
Mm.
Sculptor's idols, they're like our bonfires. And you automatically get teleportation, so once we find a second Sculptor's idol, we can teleport back here. And also, Sculptor's idols also count as storage of a sort, so if I were to use up all my beads, but I had some in storage, they would go, like, when I come back to an idol, they would refill. And now she's here.
You truly returned from the dead. The power of the dragon's blood. I never thought I'd see it with my own eyes.
Who are you?
My name is Emma. I am a doctor serving a certain master.
What master?
Forgive me, but for his safety, I cannot reveal his identity. However, my master gave explicit...
My master is Jesus.
In any way I can.
Ah, Dr. Jesus, I see.
However,
I'm Sekiro, the one-horned wolf. How are you?
The gourd of medicinal water you possess, that was originally a creation of mine.
I'm assuming that's his name. It could totally mean like tree or some shit, to my knowledge.
I don't know.
You made this gourd?
Yes. It was intended for Lord Kuro, but it seems he entrusted it to you. I'm sure you may have...
You regifted my gourd.
Medicinal waters
Thanks. I'm not at all insulted.
On their own, even after being emptied, you will find it full again.
It makes me feel a little bit better about your arm.
Is there a way to improve it?
Bring me gourd seeds.
Gourd seeds?
Yes.
Oh, dear.
Medicinal waters flow from gourd seeds. Adding new seeds will increase the volume.
That guy in there did tell me about being a part robot.
Find any, bring them to me.
All right.
It's more like bone gear.
I'd like to make a request.
What is it?
Please show me your face.
What?
It's right here, lady.
This white mark, is it a...
Your inner face.
No.
Then that must mean it appears on those who have received the dragon's heritage. Or perhaps it's a symptom.
Are you done?
Yes, that will be all. I'm sorry. That was rather rude of me.
Sekiro does mean one-armed wolf?
Hmm.
Goodbye.
She's quite sad. Over here is another friend. He looks kind of zombie-ish.
He looks a little,
Never seen
You
decomposy.
Won't tell me. But you do.
No, that is my name.
A shinobi. Or perhaps. Sir, please heed my humble request. Face me in battle.
What? Oh, okay.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Isn't he gonna die in like a second?
Damn. Still alive.
It looks like he had a great time.
Oof. Hey, if you ever want to train with me again, you can murder me whenever you
Hold. Few have
Yep,
managed to kill me
literally.
in such a thorough manner. What are you? Some call it undying. Others infested. I can't die, so I just am. How about
Oh,
you?
I die, therefore I am.
What brings you to a rundown temple?
I
like this?
am.
Me.
Seems you have a lot of Say, why don't you use me for some sort of
Dang.
business? Might come in handy. What your mission is. A warm body that can't die might prove useful to you. I volunteer mine. Well? Very well. Right then. Let's go. They say swinging one sword is a cure for boredom.
And also a cure for parenthood.
I was joking. I didn't think he was actually.
Stand as your opponent.
No, he is just... He's a living mannequin for you to fight against.
Again. Face me again. A satisfying match.
For real this time.
Come back whenever you like. If you have techniques to try out, I'm at your disposal.
That's so sad.
He doesn't care.
Yeah, he doesn't care. It's still tragic.
Alright, let's go out murdering. Grappling hook! You can use the grappling hook when you're in midair. All that it requires is that the target for the grappling point is green. That means you're close enough.
Zombie guy stands on a cliff. Alright, use that as target practice. You just... It's alright, I won't feel it.
This game has some pretty good freedom of movement. And now we can travel.
Yeah, just watching this makes me want to play it.
Ooh, candy.
While you are a wolf, you need to eat.
Candy.
All we gotta do is get an eye patch and we are set.
Boop-a-doop-boop. Die. So every time enemies die, you can hold down X and just whirlwind their loot into you.
So you can just use your hand to, like, stretch over and, like, steal?
No, you just will their money into you.
You will donate to my charity.
Goodwill. You can also do aerial kills. Stealth kills are quieter. Aerial kills people can hear. Ceramic Shard, they're like the rocks from Bloodborne. You can throw those to distract enemies. I was gonna say, people aren't gonna make that many connections to Soulsborne games, and I'm doing it constantly.
Yeah, it's kind of hard not to. Doesn't have to like just like button layouts to look exactly like in Dark Souls.
That guy is a rifleman. He could fuck you up from a distance.
Well, I'm glad that guy didn't hear it.
You have to be like right next to them for them to hear you do a stealth kill.
I would imagine just seeing the of their blood would be like, what the hell is that?
Just in the periphery. Blah.
Well, at least he's hiding in the grass. They won't be able to see that.
Mostly enemies just give you sen, sometimes they also give you items. All that blood, and none of it gets on my coat. I am still pristine.
Bumps into a wall, gets a black guy.
Again.
Somehow.
Oh, well, this is cute. You can see me. Now we can't. Hello, goodbye.
I think I'm in the presence of a shinobi master. Now you are the one who will lose an arm.
As I stab you in the neck. We're pretty much back to the entrance. But I wanted to backtrack to kill a lot. Getting from place to place is pretty quick.
Well, that's good.
Not sure where it is, but there is one enemy which I find particularly hilarious. I think it's right over here.
But can you swing around and then, like, feed your way to another person? What the shit? I really thought you were gonna fall off the cliff.
So yeah, giant chickens.
I mean,
real thing.
That was the most effective soldier here, though.
Remember, you can only hold 3 pellets at once. All the others go into your storage until you die. Or you get to a idol. Now actually, our first additional weapon for our arm is right here. I can pick it up. There we go. A shuriken wheel. We need to bring it back to the sculptor to use it, though. And after we reach a certain point, we'll be able to equip 3 of them at once. That's what these 3 slots are for.
Are there like a bunch of different arm attachments you can get?
There's quite a few, yeah. I found 3 so far.
Ah, my brethren. Brother,
I always
no.
hated my family.
It's the worst family reunion ever.
Let's head back and equip it. Shurikens don't do a lot of damage, but the wolves they do kill pretty much instantly. Which is nice because generally dogs will signal to the guards that you're nearby, and it'll send them into caution. But if you kill them from a distance, like, everybody goes into caution, but they don't know what's happening, so they just look around in confusion.
That your prosthetic arm was a fang, but by fitting shinobi tools to your arm, you'll be able to change the form of that fang. Thick shields, break them into splinters. Swift foes, bring them down from afar. Fitting more devices means more ways to slay your enemies. If there's someone that needs killing, there's a proper way to kill them. That's all there is to it.
Seems you know this prosthetic very well.
I should calm myself. The more I speak of bloodshed, the more demonic my sculptures will become. I'll fit that tool for you.
Fitting prosthetic is basically just creating the weapon, which will then be in your inventory.
Yes, right. That kind-faced Buddha you see over there, don't do anything funny with it.
Funny like what?
Don't tell a joke around it. It will laugh.
It's too polite to tell you that the joke isn't funny.
Once the head rolls off, it's a bad Buddha, sir.
So our ammo for the arm is spirit emblems. You can buy them at the idols. Generally, you'll find them just by killing enemies, or sometimes they'll be floating around in different places.
I'm glad you've come, Master Wolf.
I'm not. Goodbye.
Master Wolf, that's a new one.
I thought I was a servant.
Who knew losing my arm would make me a master at losing my arm?
There had to be one, I guess. Alright, doggies. I need to equip it first. Down he goes.
Oh, Jesus.
It's nice.
That's for not inviting me to Thanksgiving.
Dad.
Dad. Mom. Cousin.
Alright, well, that's actually a boss over there. I want to get the high ground first. Because you can sneak around him and backstab him. And that'll take care of one of the kills. Or the kill blows, whatever. Whatever the word is.
Death blows.
Death blows, thank you.
I just love how he rides on his back.
Oh, I forgot to block. No, you don't. Him gearing up right there is him trying to reduce some of his... shit. Reduce some of his meter.
Ouchie.
Oh no. But...
I was kind of waiting for him to, like, grab you by the head and just crush it.
Ugh. Oh, you think you're free, huh? Here I come again.
Ah, a good old-fashioned die button.
We'll go in a resurrection a little bit. There we go. Well, bam. Believe it or not, that actually went smoother than the first time I fought him.
Yeah.
There, so I got a prayer bead and I got a gourd seed. Gourd seed I used to increase the use of my healing gourd. Prayer beads, I need to get 4 of them to permanently increase my vitality. I need to equip pocket sand. I might actually get use out of that.
I'll be right back, actually.
Okay.
I'm really glad that this game is so fluid.
Yeah.
I feel like if I played this game, I would always go the route of just jumping on top of people and killing them. Just for the flashy factor of it.
Speaking of which, I think I was supposed to let that guy come over here so I could eavesdrop.
Oopsie.
Oh yeah, I got caught by the damn rifleman. Be careful. You see that dude over there? There is a very big dude. Oh, that's a different one, actually. There's a big guy with a hammer around here somewhere. Might be hiding, actually. Yeah, you can just run and hide and wait for the enemies to scatter. Eventually, they stop looking for you. Press the damn wrong button. Whatever. Alright, that's a real death. Can't recover from that.
No getting up from that one.
Alright, so when you actually die, you lose half of your sen. And any experience that I had, you see the top right there. That was experience towards my next skill point.
Oh, that sucks.
This game can be rough. And unlike the Souls games, there's no way to get it back. You just have to kill enemies and get the skill points and the money back the hard way.
Yeah, I was kind of figuring that. Like, at least you have, like, the hope, the mere idea of getting back to your stuff, but I die a lot in these video games.
Waiting for him to get over there so I can actually eavesdrop.
This battle you think it can be won, I fear we may not prevail.
What? We'll be just fine. Look, Ishin may be sick, but he's still going strong. Genichiro is a terror with the bow. And of course, we have Gyobu the demon.
Ah, Gyobu, of course. Good point. As long as he is with us, no man could ever breach the Ashina Castle gate.
I'm not a man, I am a wolf.
I care not for demons.
I'm back.
Hey. Let's get rid of the rifleman, because he can see you from quite a distance. There are guys all over here who can see you. There's also these jokers scouting the area. For them to move.
Yeesh. I mean, I'm pretty sure that man died 3 times over.
You didn't see me!
I'm invisible in the sky, hence why they call me Eagle, Wolf.
Wolf Eagle. Oh, hello.
That was my rollover technique, you see.
A real eagle can't do that.
Ah,
Okay.
woo, I mean, Screech.
So if you notice in the bottom left corner, I've got 2 marks above me now, or above my health. One of those, like, those are both my resurrection points. One of those I get just from resting at an idol. The other I get from killing enemies. Speaking of which, there's a guy around here. Might be down there. Who only shows up once you get near a certain area. Oh, there he is!
Oh!
Oh, hey!
No.
Hey, Chief. How's it going?
Back up and regroup. See, I was hoping to get the drop on that guy. Because you can actually just kill him in one hit. But now might not be a good time. Who are you hurting? Somebody saw me. Oh no!
At least that didn't seem like an instant kill.
It's not.
That was treated more as an oopsie-doopsie.
When you do that, you do lose most of your health.
I was really hoping the big guy was gonna go for like a baseball swing and hit the guy behind him.
Yeah, I don't think there's enemy friendly fire. Need to regroup here. Oh, he threw a rock at me. Jerk.
We too can use rocks, Sekiro.
It's gonna lose track of me. Hmm. I guess it doesn't work as well when they're already looking for you and they've caught you.
That's my assumption. But what if we poke him in the butt really hard? Well, that works too.
No, don't go straight up the path over there. You could just see a guy over there. He's got a cannon.
If they're anything like the ones in Bloodborne.
They're worse.
Worse?
There's also this lady over here. And this guy dying.
Who is it? Is somebody there?
Yes.
That voice. No. Could it be? Sir, my name is Inosuke Nogami, a vassal of the Hirata family. Or at least I was. I ask a favor. Might you look in on the old lady in that house? She's my mother, but her mind is failing. She cannot tell one from another.
She looks like a bell maiden.
Oh, is that you, Inosuke? My son. Have you seen the young master?
I'm your father.
There you go again.
I'm not your son, or say nothing.
That I'm getting senile, but a mother knows.
I'm a
her own
dad,
son.
actually.
Well, anyway, take this bell. It's a charm I made with the young master in mind. Please, offer it to Buddha for his sake.
I'll put it in your crotch.
I have no reaction to that as a wolf.
Inosuke, my son. Have you offered the bell charm to Buddha? Have you tried the rundown temple with that stubborn sculptor in it? I'm sure you'll find Buddha
You just
there.
gave it to me.
Oh, sorry.
Sir,
I thought it would have started burning immediately because.
thank you for humoring my mother. That bell's troubled her for a long, long time. She kept muttering incoherently. Something about offering it to Buddha.
Alright. Now the fun starts.
Oh, it's just like a missile.
Yeah. Missile!
Those futile, heat-seeking missiles.
Oh yeah, I haven't really done this yet. But you can do a kick attack in midair.
nice.
But the way around that guy is to go down here. Quietness candy.
I'm assuming it makes you stealthier.
Yeah, it does.
It's alright, the wolf just needed a second jump.
Hey, really like your cannon anyway, bye.
Ah, black gunpowder. I can use this like secondary pocket set. Just frog splashed on him.
Sorry, are you talking? I didn't care.
Yeah, I was wondering. Okay, there you go. I was wondering, like, can you even make it if you double jump?
Well, Amiibo balloon. These increase the odds of you getting yeah, these increase the odds of you getting items. There's another that increases the odds of you getting money. I wonder if any part of it... Oh, yep. Thank fuck. I want to get stronger. I don't have the prayer beads.
But if you're able to pray 3 extra times...
Doodle die.
We could totally eat it, though. Probably good for health.
Look at this. It's the Lord.
This man was from Hirata. I must pay my respects.
Lord Kuro,
Lady Emma, are there other Hirata survivors?
there are very few of us left.
I see. Apologies. There's no end to those who seek the dragon's heritage. This was their fate. Because of those that pursued me. I didn't mean to involve them.
feel safe with that big bastard just tied up next to us. I'd rather not be gravely injured just before the war begins.
Ah, if the worst happens, only choice is to use fire. Those red eyes fear fire. That's what the Lord's proclamation said.
Proclamations? What a joke. Ashina sure has a funny way of preparing for war.
What they're referring to is that guy, chained up there. That's another boss. It's the first real big berserker boss. I have yet to beat him.
Oh, yikes.
Until today.
Well, we'll see. First I want to do something else. Like this guy.
Ah, I know you. Yeah. You're that good Sir Shinobi, sir. Huh? Well, I haven't seen you since, well, since that night.
What night?
That night where you rolled over.
You don't remember?
No.
Oh,
You were such a good boy, I'll never forget it.
I see. You don't remember. Listen.
You laid down for quite a long time. It took a couple hours for people to realize you were bleeding.
But those days are behind me. Now, I'm an upright and honest merchant. Only problem is, I'm broke. And being broke...
Like I said, only problem, I'm
Would you
broke.
mind lending me just a few coins to get my business going? I'll stock something useful just for you. You bet I will. And as a little bonus, I'll tell you all about...
Well, Gregory House, I see it less like pressure and more like supporting.
Pretty big deal, right?
As in a you can do it kind of way.
Here's some coin.
By saying you will do it.
You're gonna do it.
Holding a gun to him.
Yes, of course. That night. So my gang broke into the Hirata estate. Now, as you're aware, the Hirata...
Perhaps we can find the feudal Wendon then.
Now, normally
They're great at cheering.
mop the floor with petty thieves like us. I mean, no sweat. But it just so happens we broke in during a battle. Yeah. Almost all the young samurai were away from home, and it was a prime opportunity. Then we started a fire and cleaned out the place. That there's when I met you. You were looking for something. At least that's what it looked like to me. Well, that's all I know about that night.
I see.
Yeah. That look you're making now. You had that same look on your face that night. You still looking for something? Listen, good sir. For a price, I might be able to tell you some other tidbits you might find useful. For a price, of course. I'm a merchant now, you know, so...
I'll buy some information.
Thank you very much for your patronage.
I'll ask somebody who doesn't talk like this all the time.
About Shinobi tools.
If you could.
Now I've seen this tube. A tube with fire blasting out of it. Huh? When we broke into the Hirata estate, one of my pals nabbed one. That's the sound the fire makes when it blasts out.
A fire-shooting tube at the Hirata estate. I'll keep that in mind.
But how are we gonna get to the Hirata estate?
Perhaps a light jog.
Make my gourd better.
Yes,
I saw you and Lord Kuro in a vision.
a vision.
Takes your gourd, puts it under her sleeve, pulls out a bigger gourd.
Being kept in the keep at Ashina Castle.
Where did the bigger gourd come from?
No, I had it on me the whole time. I just wanted to... Gotcha.
Notice anything different?
Yes,
Like what?
I died. The divine heirs reached out to me.
Wish the conversation ended there.
Suddenly, I was
Notice
alive.
anything different? I died.
You died, and now you're alive again. So that means it has to do
Alright,
with
fuckface, if you're gonna give your own diagnosis, then you don't need me.
Kuro. It's said to be a power of the divine heir's dragon heritage. Those who have been given the power of resurrection. They are revived upon death, repeatedly.
Impossible.
Yes, it is rather strange, and yet, it is happening here and now. Let me know if you notice any more changes. I don't think the power of resurrection comes without a cost. I'm glad you've come.
Is this a gourd seed?
Yes. Bring it here. Plant the seed into the gourd. Perfect. Now the volume of medicinal waters in your gourd will increase.
Such a strange medicine.
Is it strange? I don't take any offense to that. If it's effective, then that's cause for celebration, whether it's strange or not. That's what my mentor Dogen taught me.
I see.
Please bring me any other gourd seeds you find. I should be able to further increase the volume of the medicinal water. Oh? Did I hear the ringing of a chime?
It was
Sorry, that's my
probably
crotch.
his bell. I was told to offer the Buddha.
Does the bell hold any
You are
significance?
disgusting, Master Wolf.
If it does, talk to the sculptor. He is quite knowledgeable when it comes to Buddha.
Don't make me get the spray bottle.
What is it?
Seems to me your battle sense has returned. You're more like a shinobi than before, if only a little. Take this.
Alright.
What?
Now we can learn special abilities.
Shinobi techniques recorded within are fighting techniques that cannot be performed by samurai. Whether you make use of them or not is up to you. Shinobi aren't the only ones with their own fighting techniques.
Yeah, there is an awkward laughter at the end of every dialogue. Alright. Let's acquire something. We've only got one skill point because I keep dying. But we'll get Whirlwind Slash. This is pretty nice. Hold down RB to guard and then LB to attack. Or hold down LB to guard and then RB to attack. Oh, wait, I need to equip it first. Once you've unlocked it, then you go into Combat Arts to equip it.
That's pretty cool that there are different paths you can take.
Ring my bell, Buddha, ring my bell.
Close your eyes.
The Buddha statue falls on the bell.
Speak to you.
Crack. Ah, I see it. It shows you.
It rejects your offering. Buddha does not like you.
It shows you, as in a target to kill.
The bell's chime will stir your thoughts
Like a spoon.
and awaken old memories from their slumber.
We're gonna hand you your gourd back, and we need you to stir this big spoon inside. Then he realized that it doesn't fit.
Flashback time. Playable flashback. That you can
Do you have your
teleport to in and out of anytime you want.
Do you have your whirlwind? Or?
Yeah. It is you as you were when you entered here.
Oh, okay.
Aha, the Hirata Estate. So this is where the cannon is. I wanted to do this first because when you get the cannon, that helps with the Ogre a little bit, because the Ogre is afraid of fire. Yes, we are stealing a gun from a memory.
Nice.
It makes perfect sense.
Is it like Fully Cooley, where it like comes out of your head?
What happened?
Thieves at Hirata Estate. You must hurry. The divine error.
What year is it?
What year? An odd question.
Tell me.
It's the year of the Dragon Spring pilgrimage.
The Dragon Spring pilgrimage. That was 3 years ago. What is this? The sculptor mentioned an old memory. I don't remember any of this, but it appears this is the past.
Ooh, look at that big fish.
Let's get it.
Yeah, let's eat it.
I need to wait for a better spot to kill it, but I will. It counts as an enemy. Alright, well now we've got a new status effect, burning. Water in the powder form.
Alright, I'll buy it. Gotta get back. Back to the past. One-armed wolf. Watcha.
Damn it. I was gonna say beep beep.
Did somebody beep? I think somebody thought about beeping, and I heard it.
Oil. So now when we get the power to burn people, we can throw oil on them first. And that increases the damage they take. But first, carp.
Fish.
When you kill those, you get a treasure carp scale, and there's a person who will actually trade those. And also over here is a free one.
Forgot that you could actually swim in the water in this game.
Yeah. Did you think I was just gonna drown?
Yeah, I thought it was like, oh, he's probably gonna, like, use his claw to ride the fish onto land or something.
That would be cool, because they do run away. Look at that pot. There's actually multiple carp in this river. A lot of them are really deep underwater, though, and you can't reach them. So I can only get the surface ones.
I feel like a cat watching a goldfish right now.
Only for now, we can only get the ones that swim at the surface, but once Sekiro gets the salvage arm upgrade,
what the
it's
hell?
over. Yeah, I'll talk to the pot.
It's Toilet Hand.
Hey, yeah, from Majora's Mask.
Bring them to me, and I'll reward you handsomely. Bring me some scales next time.
For a second, I thought that fish was coming back for round 2.
I'm gonna swallow you whole.
If you have any, I'll reward you handsomely.
Withered red gore does help with burning, so I'm gonna grab that. Fish stopped noticing me.
Bring more scales soon.
Is there a fishing arm?
If there is, I'm gonna be so happy because I just made a joke about it.
Damn it. Am I dolphin jumping? I think I am, wow.
Oh my god.
I learned this from the Zoras. Sekiro, we need you to go back into your memory and... Why aren't you in Hirata? What are you doing?
Alright, divine grass. I need 12 more carp scales.
I thank you for your kindness. Please.
IgD says, my primary factor in game quality is if it has a fishing mini-game, and if so, how extensive. Ideally, it is also useless. Like, Majora's Mask 3D has a huge fishing mini-game that gives you nothing.
I remember spending hours on the Ocarina of Time one.
Which wasn't big, and was required for a hard piece and for a scale.
Yeah. But, I mean,
Point
after
made.
the fact, sometimes it's just fishing for fun.
Alright, well. There's a dog around here. Is that him? That's a fish.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the twist that Sekiro was actually just like a farmer or a fishmonger or something.
Even though we saw his childhood.
Yeah, even though we saw his childhood, he's obviously a shinobi. Just like the gaps in his memories, like, and then at one point you went to culinary school.
Barf! What am I doing? He's the only one that was alive.
I'm surprised the torch works so well, as opposed to the sword.
It's a little annoying. Let's take a look at these guys. They are quite nude. Oh, hello.
You're also quite dead. I'm guessing Hirata can't afford armor.
I think these are bandits.
No. Multi says your clothes can't catch on fire if you don't wear clothes.
That's some pretty perfect logic. Can't argue with that one.
One of these days I'll actually use the candies. Maybe I should have a long time ago.
We have to develop the sweet tooth eventually.
Yeah, bows and arrows. That'll be effective right now. I was sneaky with these guys first time playing. Here I'm like, I don't give a shit. Just rock them. There's somebody over here, I think. Yeah, he's just hiding out over here. I think those are the dogs.
Feel a little bad for them.
They're annoying. Now that bonfire over there is actually where the cannon is. Like, it's in the bonfire.
I'll get him once I burn the house around him.
Well, and there's just that one guy, he doesn't even know what's happening.
I won't die if I don't participate.
Man, these marshmallows are really taking a while to roast, huh?
I mean, that guy just took on 3 people at once. What could I possibly do?
There we go. There's a lot of items around here. Also a lot of pellets. Let me top off my health. And a dog. Oh yeah, one more dog.
Sorry, Gracie, not today. That was my sister.
There's just a drunk guy over here.
Therefore, he had to die.
There's another one over here, I think. There's a guy up here. Maybe I can smoke him out. Still haven't used Fistful of Ash.
Well, I mean, so far you haven't really had an opportunity that you really needed to use it. Sword seems to be working pretty well.
Those worthless bastards.
Hello.
Oh, now's a good chance.
You are...
On this guy.
Yeah, just... Oh, you asshole.
If I'm not mistaken, take the shinobi axe from the temple and split their skulls wide open. Please.
Please.
I spaced out, I don't know what he said.
That is a little bit of a shortcut. Careful in this area. There's a lot of our favorite enemies here.
I mean, as long as they don't sound off any or set off any alarms, you should be fine. I can't wait to see one that has like a sword in its like feet, its talons, and it's just ready to fight you. Yeah. Just one that has like a gun in its beak.
Just a Glock. Like, not even anything like period appropriate.
From Software would be like, yeah, they really didn't see that coming. Much like the guy flying in and just cutting you.
Oh, not over there. But look who it is. It's our bandit turned merchant friend.
Hey, good sir.
He's not willing to talk. Oh, there we go.
Good sir, you look like a shinobi, I think. Are you looking for something? Well, in any case, I found this place first. So, keep your eyes peeled out there, huh? And, don't let the door hit you on the... Oh, by the way, while I was on my way here, I saw a 3-story pagoda on top of some cliff. It was a fine pagoda. Really fine. I bet there's some kind of treasure kept in there. Gotta be. That's what I think, at least.
You're a peculiar, muddy man. Aw, baby statue.
So what boost does this give? Oh, resurrect.
Yep. In case you really need a backup.
Hey, open up! Open up or else I can hear you whispering in there. If you don't surrender peaceably now, you're gonna regret it later. Hey, can you hear me? Hey!
You could hear them whispering, but none of them were outside. They're all indoors.
Please, try not to move. It'll make your wounds worse.
No, I must go. There is a shinobi hunter among the bandits. He's highly skilled. If I don't face him... Oh!
I forbid it. You are in no condition.
You're the young master's shinobi.
Yes.
What good are you? You were nowhere to be seen when things went south. Wait, tell me you didn't lead them here yourself. The timing of their attack was perfect. Normally those bandits wouldn't have stood a chance. Yes, it had to be you. I hope you die, traitor.
Jeez, sorry.
Can we just, like, shove the sword through the window and just poke him a little bit?
Try saying that shit to my face.
Who are you?
I'm not a thief.
That doesn't answer my question.
You're the young lords. Oh, thank goodness. Honorable Shinobi, those filthy bandits are after the young lord. They've already climbed the hill and set the estate on fire. It looked as if the young lord had no way to escape.
I beg of you, Shinobi. Please rescue the young lord.
I entrust this to you.
Antidote powder and a bunch of plants.
We burning this temple next, boss?
No, leave it. Go on to the next one.
But if there's any offerings, we could give them to Lord Juzo.
Enough! We don't take from Buddha. How many times do I have to tell you before it sinks into your thick skull?
Please, don't get angry at me, boss. I'm sorry my skull's so thick.
It's such a weird line. I'm sorry, my skull's so thick.
I'm sorry, I'm just really stupid. Quick, somebody with a thick skull on!
And this is another pretty cool prosthetic weapon. It's just a big-ass axe.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nobody knows about me.
But he also has to come towards you.
I think that clears out this area. There's some enemies up ahead with shields, so I want to get the axe equipped. Because it smashes right through them.
That's really cool.
Back to the future!
You can just go in and out whenever you want.
It's my memory, what do I care?
Hey look, I found a prosthetic from before I even lost my arm.
So, you're back.
Was that a dream? Or was it real?
Whether it was a dream or it was reality, I have no idea. There is
But I'm paid by the line, so I'm gonna stretch it out.
has seemed to awaken old memories within you. What you felt, what you remembered, that is what it all depends upon.
I'm not sure if what I saw is what truly happened.
That's how it works.
This is the camera angle from a scene before this guy gets his head chopped off.
The shinobi prosthetic. Appears you've taken to it quite well. Here, this is for you.
Alright, now we can get prosthetic skills.
I'm waiting for the hook skill that drags people towards you. If that exists.
Fang of yours. In other words,
I hope so.
techniques for your prosthetic
That would be
arm.
sweet.
I see.
I had thought that prosthetic techniques wouldn't ever be needed again, but it seems I was wrong. If you want more forms for that fang of yours, you'll need to search for more shinobi tools. There's no turning back from this path now. The least I can do is load your arm.
Alright, let's equip them all.
Oh my god.
Remember, all of these use the rare emblems. Or spirit emblems.
Yeah, the spirit emblems.
What? Whatever. Why are you still coming over? Fine, I'll take care of you.
He just wanted to be friends.
Sorry, but I can't be friends with the past.
Alright. Down it goes, and then instantly into a death blow.
Ooh.
That's really cool.
Pretty satisfying.
Oh, I thought they would force you to switch off for the X.
I can't get a beat on him from up here. What I can do... I think a carp saw me.
Hopefully it's not a security carp that notifies the whole people.
Wait, who? What? Oh. Someone way down there.
I was gonna say the shinobi earthworms are keeping an eye on you.
I think this is a path back down. I actually didn't see this path first time. The Japanese clerics are on their way. Oh!
Whoa!
Unfortunate.
The cleric of death.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, you don't say.
Jeez. That was a pretty nasty skewer.
I forgot about that guy. Just watched all of his friends die.
Not that he's gonna do anything about it.
That was the wrong death blow. Fucking hell. Yeah, the axe is slow. It's difficult to try to use it a lot.
Maybe another time game?
Yeah.
Get a backstab. Let's teach you about countering.
Let's immediately lose all our health. God, I'm bad at this.
Well, it is first playthrough. Well, I mean, you played a little bit earlier. Nobody's super good at these kinds of games when they start. And if they say they are, they're lying.
Oh, this is nice. Unseen aid. So right now I have a 30% chance of when I die, I won't lose my experience. And that was me not losing it.
Hey, Jacob.
Oh, hey, Jacob. It's certainly different from the other Souls games, and if anything, I think you might actually like this one because of all the ninja stuff you can do.
It is very hard, though.
Yeah, it's still difficult. But it feels like they give you enough tools to, like, get through things. And this one actually comes with a resurrection mechanic, which you can't do in the other games.
That chicken has a lot of blood.
Also fighting chickens.
Giant chickens.
Imagine that dude you just murdered was like just admiring the snowfall, having a good time. And then he looked over and he just saw like a sword sticking out the front of his mate's throat, and he was like, "Oh, what a pleasant surprise."
I see it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Ugh. Can I pocket sand bosses? I don't think so. So this guy has red eyes. That means he's a berserker boss. It also means he's scared of fire.
Let's get
So he does a lot of grab attacks. You need to step out of those.
A grappler character, I see.
Damn it. I'm bad at dodging his grab attacks. He's like a wrestler, kind of. Let's see, there's another guy who noticed me who's gonna be running around. He's hidden really well. You really can't get him to come over without also activating the boss. Let's see if I can scare him while I'm up here. I guess not.
Well, the best way to deal with grappler types is to keep your distance.
I can't, though.
Yeah, not when you have a sword, but...
You can deflect his attacks, as long as it's not a grab. You can deflect it. Son of a fucker.
What kind of grab was that? Thanks for the help.
Yeah. He was nice enough to throw you on the roof.
I'm pressing the wrong button. There we go.
I'll say this, though. I wasn't ready for that drop kick of his.
There we go.
Very good recovery.
Alright, so that guy, I guess you just have to really play offensive. Don't let up at all.
It really did fight like a grappling fighting character. Like, you just have to get in and just whittle him out, and then just back off for a little bit. And wait for him to mess up.
Where's his friend? I didn't even have to use the firearm.
I knew you could do it.
Yay, thanks for believing in me. Of course, we've got a monocular.
Okay, for a second I thought it was a prosthetic. I was gonna say, that's a little unnecessary. You could just hold it up, like...
Well, I don't see any other idols, so that's really all I wanted to do, because I hadn't beaten the Ogre in my main game. And that's like the first real big roadblock for players, from what I can tell. So I think this is a good point to call it for Sekiro. It's a good chunk of the game. It's been 2.5 hours. Or 2 hours of the actual game.
Yeah, I think it's really interesting. I really want to give it a try myself.
I'm really happy with the color palette. Like, the aesthetic and just...
It's very colorful.
Yeah, the landscaping and, like, how everything looked in Bloodborne and Dark Souls are good. But sometimes it can feel very...
And I can only see it from up close.
Kind of like a muddy, yeah. But I don't know, like, this is so breathtaking.
Spoke of it once. The power of the dragon's heritage stagnates. If the one who uses it dies,
I'm definitely engaged in this story, because it can be hard to find it sometimes in Soulsborne games.
This is just me being unnecessarily cautious. But if you should notice anything alarming...
Yes, I'll come see you.
I'm glad you've come. Goodbye.
You need? No matter what I do, Any Buddha I carve is an incarnation of wrath. Thus is the fate of those who owe a deep karmic debt. You'll understand when you try carving one for yourself one day. So, need something?
Nope. Just wanted you to talk about how you feel bad all the time.
Well, today I feel very bad.
Great!
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 And I can get a grappling hook attack.
Oh boy, I was right.
Yeah. Let's try that out before we go.
And try it on our friend.
But what if you can put your sword with your grappling hook arm, and then you, like, launch your hand, and you just, like, cut somebody from afar? Just to be a dick.
Start flailing it around with, like, it on the end of your grappling, just...
Sekiro's like, ah yes, a sword whip, finally.
Let's see, maybe I should have checked to see... Oh, I don't have them unlocked yet, so I can't use it.
Aww.
Ooh.
They hyped me up for nothing.
I didn't mean to do that.
You got it on the you got it on the rebound. That was too violent, we couldn't even show you.
Oh, there goes his body. Alright. But we're gonna call that portion of the stream done for today.